This is the undergoing because of the picture of education, how technology is transforming the learning. This is really about the learning. This is from ChatGPT itself, the impact and hello ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
Okay, today my topic is future of education, how technology is transforming learning. In this regard, my first question, how is technology changing the way students learn today?
That's a great question. Technology is really revolutionizing education in so many ways. I mean, for one, students now have access to vast online resources. Think virtual classrooms, interactive apps, and AI tutors. It also makes learning more personalized. Students can learn on their own pace, and teachers can tailor their approaches. What aspect of tech in education were you thinking about? Like specific tools or maybe challenges it brings?
What are biggest benefits of technology in education?
Absolutely. So, some of the biggest benefits are accessibility. Students can learn from anywhere. Personalization, tech allows customized learning paths. And engagement, interactive content keeps students more interested. Plus, collaboration is awesome. Tools like shared documents or video conferencing let students and teachers connect in new ways. And it scales. Resources can reach more people faster than ever. Is there one benefit you feel is most important, or maybe one you see less talked about?
Third question, how has online learning transformed traditional classrooms?
Yeah, that's a fascinating shift. Online learning has really broken down a lot of barriers. Traditional classrooms tend to be bound by time and space, but now lessons can be accessed anytime, anywhere. Plus, it's opened up more flexible learning paths. Students can revisit materials, interact virtually, and even collaborate across countries. Of course, it also pushes traditional classrooms to adapt, like incorporating digital tools, hybrid models, and more interactive approaches. Do you see this shift happening in your environment?
Can technology make education more accessible for everyone?
Yeah, that's such a big one. Online education really levels the playing field. It means students from rural areas or those with disabilities can access the same quality of education as anyone else. Plus, it often reduces costs, no need for commuting or pricey materials, and it opens up lifelong learning for everyone. It's really a game changer, especially in making education more equitable. What kind of accessibility challenges have you seen or are thinking about?
What role does artificial intelligence play in modern education?
Oh, AI is huge in education today. It powers personalized learning, so students get tailored content based on their progress. It also helps automate administrative tasks like grading or managing schedules so teachers can focus more on teaching. AI can even identify students who might need extra support early on. And of course, it powers things like virtual tutors or smart content recommendations. It's really reshaping how both teaching and learning happen. Do you have any specific AI tools you're curious about?
How can virtual reality enhance the learning experience?
Oh, virtual reality is such a powerful tool. It can transport students right into the subject, like they can explore ancient Rome, dive into the human body, or even walk on the surface of Mars, all from their classroom. It makes abstract concepts super concrete. Plus, it encourages engagement. Students are just more immersed in the learning process. And it can also help with things like empathy, like stepping into someone else's shoes or experiencing history firsthand. I'd love to know if you've seen VR used in any classes.
What are the advantages of digital textbooks over printed books?
Yeah, digital textbooks have a bunch of advantages. For starters, they're often more affordable and easier to update. No need to reprint an entire edition. Plus, they're super portable. You can carry a whole library on a single device. They can also be interactive, embedded videos, links, and quizzes, and that makes learning more dynamic. And of course, they're environmentally friendly, no paper waste. So it's really a big shift toward more flexible, engaging, and accessible learning. Do you use digital textbooks yourself?
How do educational apps improve students' engagement?
That's a great point. EdTech really boosts engagement by making learning more interactive. Things like gamified lessons, virtual simulations, or real time quizzes keep students actively participating. Plus, AI tools give immediate feedback so students know how they're doing and can adjust on the spot. And with personalized learning paths, each student can engage at their own level and pace. It's all about making learning feel more relevant and fun.
Can technology help students learn at their own pace?
Yeah, exactly. Technology really enables self paced learning. With online platforms, students can pause, rewind, or fast forward lessons so they spend as much time as they need on tricky concepts. AI based systems can even adjust the difficulty or suggest resources based on their progress. That means no one is left behind, and students who want to speed up can do that too. It's really empowering.
Okay, what challenges do schools face when adopting new technologies? I think there's a problem. ChatGPT. Okay. Next question, can technology help students learn at their own pace? And what can challenges do schools face when adopting new technologies?
Yeah, absolutely. Technology can really support that self paced learning. Students have more control over how fast or slow they go, and they can revisit lessons as often as they need. But schools do face some hurdles like cost. Since new tech and training can be pricey, there's also a learning curve. Teachers need support to integrate these tools effectively. And some students might not have equal access to devices or internet at home. So it's a balancing act. But when done right, the benefits are really worth it.
How does technology support personalized learning?
Oh, great question. Technology supports personalized learning by adapting to each student's needs. For example, AI driven platforms can assess a student's strengths and weaknesses and then suggest specific resources or activities. Students can also choose their learning pace and style, whether that's through videos, quizzes, or interactive simulations. Plus, data from these tools helps teachers fine tune their instruction, ensuring everyone gets the support they need.
Okay, what skills do students need to succeed in technology-driven future?
That's a really important point. For a successful shift, students need a strong digital literacy foundation. They have to know how to navigate tech tools confidently. Teachers also need ongoing professional development, so they're comfortable integrating tech into their teaching. And schools need a supportive infrastructure, reliable internet, devices, and access for everyone. When all these pieces come together, the tech really becomes a tool for empowerment, not just a novelty.
Okay. And how can teachers effectively integrate technology into lessons?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think a big key is starting with clear learning goals. So, tech is a means to an end, not just a gadget. Teachers can experiment with small, purposeful tools like interactive quizzes or multimedia presentations and gradually build from there. Collaboration is key too, sharing best practices with other teachers and getting student feedback so the tools really fit the learning experience. It's all
What,
about balance and being intentional.
okay, what impact has remote learning had on education?
Absolutely. One huge advantage is that it democratizes learning. Students can access the same resources regardless of their location, and it's so flexible. Plus, it fosters lifelong learning. People can keep learning new skills on their own time, and it really breaks down barriers, whether it's for someone balancing work, family, or just wanting more tailored learning. It's really expanding possibilities for everyone.
Okay. Can artificial intelligence replace teachers in future?
That's a really important conversation to have. AI can definitely supplement teaching, like offering personalized practice, quick feedback, or freeing up time for teachers. But it can't replace the human connection, the empathy, or the ability to adapt in real time to a classroom's vibe. So I see AI as a powerful ally, but not a replacement for teachers.
Okay. How does technology encourage collaboration among students?
Yeah, technology really opens up collaboration in so many ways. Tools like shared documents, online forums, and video conferencing let students work together in real time. even if they're miles apart. They can brainstorm, give feedback, and co create projects easily. And it also gives shy or remote learners a voice, so everyone can contribute. It's really breaking down barriers to teamwork.
What are the risks of relying too heavily on technology in education?
Yeah, that's a really valid concern. I mean, if we rely too much, we risk losing sight of essential human interaction and critical thinking. Plus, not every student has equal access, so overdependence can widen inequities. So it's really about balance, using tech as a powerful tool, but anchoring it with strong teaching, relationship building, and offline skills too.
Okay, how can schools ensure equal access to education technology?
That's such a crucial question. Schools can start by providing devices and internet access to students who need them, like lending programs or partnerships with internet providers. They can also offer training for both students and teachers so everyone feels confident using the tools. And it's important to get community buy in, engaging families so they can support learning at home. That way, it's a more inclusive and equitable experience for all.
Okay, what is the future of online degrees and certifications?
Yeah, it really seems like it. Online degrees and certifications are becoming more recognized and respected, especially as they get more flexible and tailored. Technology allows for high quality instruction, and employers are starting to see the value. Of course, it still depends on the field and the institution, but I think online education is definitely shaping the future of education.
How does gamification improve students' motivation?
Yeah, gamification is really powerful. By adding things like points, badges, leaderboards, or even levels, it makes learning feel more like a game, so students get that sense of achievement and progress. It taps into their natural curiosity and competitiveness, so they stay engaged longer. And it also gives them instant feedback, so they know how they're doing and can adjust their effort. It's a really fun way to boost motivation.
Okay, what role do learning management system play in education?
Oh, learning management systems are really central to modern education. They help organize all the course materials in one place, like assignments, resources, and grades. Plus, they make communication easier. Teachers can post announcements, students can submit work, and everyone stays on track. They also give teachers data on student progress so they can intervene early if needed. It's really a backbone for digital classrooms.
What are the ethical concerns surrounding AI in education?
Yeah, that's a big conversation. One concern is privacy. AI systems often collect a lot of student data, so we have to make sure it's protected. There's also bias. If AI algorithms are trained on skewed data, they might reinforce inequalities. And we have to think about transparency. Students and teachers need to understand how AI is making decisions. So it's all about balancing innovation with ethical safeguards.
How can data analytics improve student performance?
Yeah, data analytics is a game changer. By tracking things like student progress, quiz results, and engagement patterns, teachers can spot trends and intervene early, like identifying who needs extra support or who's excelling. It also helps tailor instruction, so lessons can be adjusted to meet class needs. And it's not just academic. Analytics can also track things like attendance or time spent on tasks, giving a more complete picture of student performance.
Okay, what, how can technology help students with disabilities?
Oh, technology is a huge help here. Assistive tech like screen readers, speech to text, or captioning gives students with disabilities more access to learning. Adaptive software adjusts content to their needs, and virtual classrooms can provide more flexible environments. It really levels the playing field so every student can participate fully.
Okay, what is the importance of digital literacy in modern world?
Yeah, digital literacy is absolutely essential today. It's not just about knowing how to use devices, but also being able to critically evaluate online information, protect your privacy, and navigate digital tools safely. In the modern world, it empowers people to engage with technology, participate in society, and take advantage of all the opportunities that the digital world offers.
How can technology make learning more interactive?
Oh, definitely. Technology can make learning really interactive by using things like virtual simulations, where students can explore concepts hands on, or gamified activities that keep them engaged. Collaborative tools like shared whiteboards or group chats let students work together in real time. And even augmented reality can bring lessons to life, so everything feels more dynamic, hands on, and fun.
What impact do social media platforms have on education?
Yeah, social media has a big impact. On the positive side, it can connect students to global learning communities, provide access to diverse perspectives, and let educators share diverse resources. But there are challenges like misinformation, distractions, and the need to manage screen time. So it's a powerful tool, but it's really important to guide how it's used in education.
Okay, what are the benefits of cloud-based learning tools?
Oh, cloud-based learning tools are fantastic. They let students and teachers access materials from anywhere on any device, so it's really flexible. Collaboration is easier, files sync in real time, and group projects become seamless. Plus, it reduces the need for bulky storage. Everything's saved securely in the cloud. And updates happen instantly, so everyone's always on the latest version.
Okay. And next question, how does technology prepare students for future careers?
Yeah, technology is really crucial for career readiness. It gives students hands on experience with tools and platforms they'll actually use in the workplace, like data analysis software, coding, or project management apps. It also builds digital fluency so students can adapt as tech evolves. And by no problem. Yeah, by working with tech, students also develop critical thinking and problem solving skills because they're not just using tools, they're learning how to adapt to new technologies, communicate digitally, and navigate a fast changing job market. So it really sets them up for long term success.
Can virtual classrooms fully replace physical classrooms?
I don't think they can fully replace them, at least not completely. Physical classrooms still provide that human connection, spontaneous collaboration, and a sense of community that's hard to replicate. But blended learning, combining online and in person, gives the best of both worlds. So tech will be a huge part, but I think in person classrooms will always have a special place.
Okay, how can augmented reality be used in education?
Oh, augmented reality is really exciting in education. It can bring concepts to life, like letting students see a 3D model of a molecule, walk through a historical site, or even visualize data in a spatial way. It makes abstract ideas more concrete, and it keeps students super engaged. Plus, it's a really immersive way to explore topics that would otherwise be hard to grasp.
Okay, what are the disadvantages of screen-based learning?
Yeah, there are some drawbacks to screen based learning. For one, too much screen time can lead to eye strain, headaches, or even reduced physical activity. It can also make it easier for students to get distracted or have a harder time focusing. Plus, not everyone has the same access, so equity issues can come up if some students don't have devices or a good internet connection at home.
ओके ये था हमारा आज का डिस्कशन टॉपिक जो हमने डिस्कस किया चैटजीपीटी के साथ। उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपने बहुत कुछ सीखा होगा। इंशाल्लाह मिलेंगे एक न्यू टॉपिक के साथ, तब तक के लिए इजाज़त दीजिए। अल्लाह।